Well, America's young undocumented immigrants could soon hear the news they've been waiting for.
Top Democrats say they're working with the president to protect the DACA program. As Eyewitness News reporter Trang Do tells us, the announcement is turning heads. Trang.
Well, absolutely, Jan and Jim. This is the second major deal between the president and Democratic leaders just this month. Now, in addition to protecting Dreamers, this latest agreement will beef up border security, but according to Democrats, does not include funding for a border wall. President Trump is once again reaching out to the other side of the aisle, aligning with top Democrats to broker an agreement to protect the nearly 800,000 young immigrants known as Dreamers.
I have a love for these people, and hopefully now Congress will be able to help them and do it properly.
The president's words just last week as he announced an end to DACA, the Obama-era immigration policy that allowed people who entered the U.S. illegally as children to remain in the country and work legally for renewable 2-year periods. Following dinner at the White House Wednesday night, House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer released a statement saying in part, quote, "We agreed to enshrine the protections of DACA into law quickly." Earlier in the day, a reporter asked White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders about the president's decision to bypass members of his own party and negotiate with Democratic leaders, a move that has baffled GOP insiders.
I think it's less about him needing them, but as more about the president wanting to work with them and wanting to help move this country forward.
Pelosi and Schumer added that they and the president also worked out a deal on border security, one that does not include a wall on the Mexican border.
The idea that the president, their president, is going to cut deals with Schumer and Pelosi to protect the Dreamers and leave out the border wall is pretty astonishing.
Via Twitter Wednesday night, Sanders seemed to say not so fast, tweeting, quote, "While DACA and border security were both discussed, excluding the wall was certainly not agreed to." And in response to Sanders' tweet, a spokesman for Senator Schumer wrote, quote, "The president made clear he would continue pushing the wall, just not a part of this agreement." But for now, we're live from the News Center. I'm Trang Do, CBS 3 Eyewitness News. Jan and Jim, back to you.
All right, Trang, thank you.